Happy Memorial Day, y'all. So in this video, this is what we're not barbecuing today. I know a lot of people barbecuing and all that. We are not. My husband requested that I make him some stewed chicken. So I have some leg quarters. I've cut them to separate the leg from the thigh. Now I'm going to clean them real good, and I'm going to show you guys how to make stewed chicken. I'm going to do it pretty fast as far as like the clip parts, because I'm gonna have to hold the phone myself. But the first thing I'm gonna do is get as much fat as I can off this chicken. Y'all, okay y'all, so I've cleaned the chicken really good, and I decided to take the legs and totally just put them in a freezer bag, because I forgot that fast. I'm not cooking for a big family. It's only me and the hubby now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe my son and his friend will come over and get a plate, but we don't need all that chicken. So we're just doing the thighs. I'm gonna put the legs in a freezer bag and put those in the freezer. So I got all my thighs in here in this big giant pot. I'm gonna add some water to it and put it on the stove. I have the chicken in the pot. I have just enough water that just reaches a little bit over the chicken, not too much, y'all, not too much. You don't want to drown it. You just want to have enough water in there that the chicken is, you know, not, you know, fully all the way, like, you know, swimming and stuff. Okay. If that makes sense. So I have a large yellow onion. I'm gonna cut this onion up into a lot of pieces or whatever. Y'all know I like my onions big. You can make them diced if you want to. I'm gonna cut this onion up real good, and I'm gonna add that to my chicken, and a little bit, about maybe 3/4 of a stick of butter. I'm gonna add all of that into the chicken. As a matter of fact, half of this onion will be fine, because this is a pretty sized onion. All right, so we have our 3/4 stick of butter, our onion in here. Now we're going to go ahead and add some seasonings. What I like to put in my chicken, you may not like in your chicken. It doesn't matter. You put the seasonings that you like the taste of. Don't be putting stuff that you don't use, and don't be feeling like you got to go buy nothing. You can just do salt and pepper. That's the basic. That's what my mama used. That's what my grandma used. My aunties, everybody was salt and pepper. That's it. That's all. But I'm going to do salt and pepper, of course. I'm going to also add some garlic powder. I'm going to also add a little bit of Italian seasonings in there. And I'm going to also add just a dash of, well, maybe 2 dashes of seasonal. So here is my garlic powder. Make sure it's not with salt, because you don't want to overdo the salt part. If it does have salt in it, it's okay. You just have to be, you know, not so heavy on the salt. Italian seasoning. This is an acquired taste. You don't have to put this at all. I just like the taste of it. I'm not going to put too much. A little bit of seasonal, like I say, just a dash. I'm going to put like 2 dashes in there. You ain't going to even really, well, notice it that much. Just a few dashes of it. Black pepper. And I have the circle part open because I want to put quite a bit of this. You don't have to put as much as you see me putting, okay? But it just goes too slow the other way. But I do like a little bit of black pepper in mine. Okay. Same thing with the salt. I'm going to put the salt on the slower one, because I don't want to put too much salt, because I already put that little bit of seasoning. But I do like to have a salt flavor in there. I don't want it to be all boring and bland. You know what I'm saying? So we get that in there. Remember, this is a small little hose this is coming out of, so don't be like, oh, she put too much salt. I have a big silver spoon that I'm just going to stir this really good and kind of mix that in, the seasonings, the onions and everything. Ooh, it's getting steamy, y'all. It's getting steamy. Just kind of mix that in real good, like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a lid on here, and I have it on high, not all the way high, but like right there between medium and high, but closer toward the high side. I'm gonna put a lid on here, and I'm gonna let it cook. I'm gonna set a timer on the oven for an hour. We're gonna come back and check it and see what's going on, what it's working with, what is it working with in an hour, y'all. I'll be right back. Y'all ain't gotta wait an hour. I'm gonna just pause it and come back. All right, y'all, so it has been an hour. As you can see, I pulled it off the heat so y'all can see it, because it was just too much fog. I'm going to they looking nice, y'all. They looking nice. I'm going to turn it down a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and make a little gravy to go up in there. So what I'm gonna do is just mix some flour, a little cornstarch, a little bit more seasoning together, add a little water, mix it up like a little, not so thin and not so thick, but just kind of medium way. And I'm gonna add that in here with the juice that's in the chicken right now. I have about 1 cup of flour. I'm going to add to this about 4 tablespoons of cornstarch. I'm going to add a few shakes of seasoned oil, and then I'm going to put some water in here, and I'm going to, like I said, make it into like a little batter about the consistency, a little bit thicker than pancake mix. Okay, and I'm going to slowly pour this in and mix in with the chicken. As I'm pouring, I'm going to be stirring with my other hand, so I won't be able to record this part. Alright, so we added that in there. You're going to let it simmer, put it down to like the lowest setting, but like right between medium and low. That's what you need to put it down to. Put your top back. Alright, y'all, so we're going to let it sit up in here and continue to stew for about 30 more minutes, y'all. So for the next 30 minutes, we're going to let it do what it do, and what it do is stew, baby. My stepdaughter, you know, she is literally from Louisiana, born and raised. She said, baby. That's how she said, y'all. She be like, baby. Look at that, though. Look at that. So we already have it down really low. We're going to let this go ahead and do its thing. I'm going to go ahead and get some rice started. And like I said, I'm going to be probably making some broccoli to go on the side. I'm going to just go ahead and get my rice started. We're going to cover this back up and let it go for another 30-35 minutes. Alright, y'all. So this stewed chicken is nice and done, y'all. I'm getting my broccoli together and baking a cake. And I'm going to serve this up for dinner, y'all. This is my Memorial Day dinner. We're having stewed chicken, rice, broccoli with cheese, and lemon. No. Sorry, not lemon, but pineapple upside down cake. All right, y'all. It's your girl, Lovely the Great. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. All right, y'all. So this is that stewed chicken I made, y'all. Look at that, y'all. Served over some rice, and I got some broccoli and cheese. This is our Memorial Day dinner, y'all. This is what my husband requested, y'all. Post in the comment section what you're having for Memorial Day supper. It's your girl, Lovely the Great, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.